Welcome to Warhawk football, everybody. Week 13 is here as Kalispell takes a road trip to Hawaii as we meet our longtime rivals, the Rainbow Warriors. The Warhawks are 9-1 on the season, and for the third straight game, they will be starting Roshaun Phillips at quarterback. Brandon Warren is healthy enough to perhaps play, but he's not 100%. They will not rush him back for this game. Hawaii enters 1-10, and we'll see if they can make a game out of this here against the Warhawks as we get underway. And Marty Belafonte actually takes a knee, setting up Roshaun Phillips at the 25-yard line. Warren is expected to play next week against Cal, but for now, Phillips back under center, coming off a good performance last week in the victory. Kalispell 9 wins on the year, and Phillips' first throw is to the outside for Hayden John Charles and a pickup of 4. Kyle Thomas enters 888 yards on the ground, and he'll lose a few on this play. Wrapped up by Bobby Kelly to force a 3rd and 10. Phillips fakes the handoff, fires across the middle, and he's intercepted. It's picked by Cody, and Hawaii has a chance taking over in Kalispell territory. Watch the linebacker. Phillips thought he would stay with John Charles, but instead we get some disciplined zone coverage, and he makes the play. For Hawaii, the quarterback is sophomore Joel Edwards, who throws short for Clarence Salas, and he makes the reception for about 7. Salas, a very good tight end, now 800 yards on the year. They'll run on 3rd down. John Brown breaks a tackle, stretches this off tackle, and he'll have himself a 1st down. The only win on the season for Hawaii came over UCLA, actually, at UCLA. Here's a throw for Jared McKnight, getting the Rainbow Warriors even closer. Inside the 10, 3rd down, John Brown running outside. He'll have the 1st down, taking the offense inside the 5 of Kalispell. Impressive stuff out of Hawaii so far. It's goal to go. Edwards throwing across the middle. It's a touchdown to Derek Moore, and the Rainbow Warriors, defending their home field, strike first. I know they had a short field, but they worked their way into the red zone and executed once they got there. It's an impressive possession. And how about this? Purdue with the upset of Ohio State. That's phenomenal news for Kalispell, who comes in number 6. But they currently trail here in the first quarter. There goes Kyle Thomas across the 50, run out of bounds, a 40-yard run. This season has been characterized by the big run, and it's been fun to watch. 1st and 10, pressure in the face of Phillips. He throws incomplete. Good job with the interior rush. You need to get pressure on these Kalispell quarterbacks. 3rd and 10 for Phillips. He's pressured, lost the football, and scooped up by Hal Miller. Running the other way inside the 20. Marty Belafonte will not catch him. Touchdown! The Warriors go up 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. What a start! This is why you can't overlook anybody, especially when you're walking into their house. This defense isn't ranked in the top 100 in any category, yet look what they've started here at home. Kyle Thomas again jets to the outside, picks up 16 yards. We'll see if the running game gets things stable now for the Warhawks, as Thomas is wrapped up very quickly on this 1st down run. 2 receivers in the game for the Warhawks. Phillips to throw on 2nd down. It's dropped by Hayden John Charles. These are the signs of an unprepared team. It's 3rd down and 9. Phillips flushed outside, chased to his left, and throws away. How about this? 2 takeaways and a punt forced by Hawaii. They're in the driver's seat, but a long way to go in this one as John Brown carries, and he'll get nothing. Stopped by Wesley Merrill. On 3rd down, Edwards pressured, and he gets flattened. That was Boogie Turner forcing a very quick 3 and out. And now field position. This is where Kalispell can maybe take advantage, but Marcus Payne doesn't go far on 1st down. Thomas back in the game now. He'll carry out to the right-hand side, and he can't find any space. 3rd down and 7. This is where you want Kalispell when they're forced to pass. Phillips needs time, fires deep, and it's complete to Antoine Knightley for a 24-yard connection. Big play sets them up in the red zone. Here's Phillips He'll throw it quick to the outside for Hayden John Charles, and it's again 3rd down. 2 receivers to the right. Phillips in the shotgun. Throwing short, complete to Carl Joyce. I don't think he got it. It is 4th down, but Leon Daniels tells his offense to stay on the field. They go for it, running with Marcus Payne. He'll move the chains. Running down to about the 1. In the I formation, give to Payne. Marcus Payne lowers his head and powers into the end zone. And Kalispell cuts this Hawaii lead in half. Getting a lead and maintaining it are 2 different things. Hawaii now has seen Kalispell get an answer back, and now a good throw across the middle. That is complete to Clarence Salas, 23-yard connection. Passing the ball is one thing this team does moderately well, as Brown only gets 2. They're ranked 50th in passing, so I'm not saying they're great at it, but it is their strength. 3rd and 11, downfield, laying out, they got James Fulks for 25. Jamari Akinjide gives that one up. Could be last play of the quarter right here. John Brown, 1st down, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Warhawks. That is jarred free by Juno Springs. This crowd now silent, watching this 14-0 lead disappear. A great start to that possession, now erased. Toss outside, and there goes Thomas after breaking a tackle. Flying up the sideline, another big run. Thomas not far from 1,000 yards on the season. He'll get a rest now. Marcus Payne checks in. He'll grind out a couple extra and get 7 total. Can we get some stability now on this Kalispell offense? Phillips looks to throw, gets the time and airs one out. Justin Payne can't make the catch. He had it. Perfect throw by Roshaun Phillips. You can't let down your quarterback like that. The missed opportunity sets up 3rd down. Warhawks need 3, and they'll get it. 1st down to Carl Joyce. Across the 50 again. Here's Phillips to throw on 2nd down. It's outside for Hayden John Charles, and he'll have another 1st down on the pickup of 10. A lot of 2 tight end action here for Kalispell. Phillips rolling out right and drops this one off. Hayden John Charles back again. Gain of 9. Hayden actually a little shaken up after that last catch, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. Not in the game right now, and on 1st down, heavy pressure, Phillips incomplete. That could have gone so much worse. We're seeing Phillips under way too much duress. 2nd down, it's back. It's back again, and he's sacked. Loss of 6. Brandon Cotton, this team's best defender. 3rd and 16 for Roshaun Phillips. In the face of pressure, airs one out, and he's got his man inside the 5. Tyrone Houston. We don't get to see him often, but he sets up 1st and goal. Play number 12 of the possession is a run into the end zone. Marcus Payne with touchdown run number 12 on the year. Kalispell seems to be getting things under control now as we're basically back to a 0-0 game. Here's Edwards taking a shot. He's intercepted by Daniel Foster. The true freshman runs this one back inside the 30 and is taken down. The Warhawks are working to put this terrible start behind them, and they'll start this drive in the Wildcat. It's going to be Thomas keeping, but he won't get anywhere, actually losing 3 yards. 3rd down and 13 here for Kalispell. Marty Belafonte checks in. Phillips to the outside, found Justin Payne, and he'll move the chains. Warhawks not done. 2 touchdowns on 2 red zone trips. Here's Phillips. It's a screen set up, timing a bit awkward, complete to Antoine Knightley, and he'll get 3. 3rd down and 6, again 2 tight ends in for Kalispell. Phillips fires, end zone! It's broken up by Clarence Parks. Looking for Carl Joyce, and they'll kick. So Hawaii, who started out so well and thanks to their defense, now trail by 3. And we'll see if their offense is able to establish anything. Good play there to Travis Daly. Hawaii in the eye, Edwards back to throw, gets it out just in time. The pressure was there quick, and he found Clarence Salas. This offense only averages 21.4 points per game. That is 112th in college football. 13 yards to Albert Smith. And they'll break out some option now, trying to do whatever it takes, and CJ Fine coughed it up at the end, but they might actually rule that to be not a fumble. Edwards right back to the air, protected well, he'll check it down, playing it safe, CJ Fine. Third down now for the Rainbow Warriors. Warhawks so good down here, and now they got some pressure to bring down Edwards. It's Maurice Collins with team-leading sack number 13. With another field goal, again we're tied up near halftime. Good job so far by Hawaii, but they lose contain of Roshaun Phillips, and he's able to run ahead for a first down. Great job there by Phillips. Now out toward the 40-yard line. More pressure. He sidesteps the rush and is still on his feet. Phillips can run, or he can throw it, and he's got Thomas! 39 yards! I thought Phillips was about to run again. Instead, he hits the big throw. It's 1st and 10. They'll get him a rest now on the screen pass. It's Antoine Knightley, and he'll have another first down. By the way, check out this by Mike Hill. He's just looking for work. He'll go all the way to the safety. Mike Hill with a big-time block. It's 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen for Marcus Payne. He'll get the block and the touchdown. Warhawks take the lead. And that's 3 first-half touchdowns for Marcus Payne. 24-17. Hawaii now with a 2-minute drill opportunity, and there's Clarence Salas again. Akinjide on the wrong end of a stiff arm. Gain of 27. What I've liked about Hawaii's approach is they're throwing it downfield. They're airing it out. Again, complete. This is Jared McKnight. Kalispell has given up some big pass yardage games this season. Here's Edwards on first down. A downfield shot almost complete inside the 5. Second down now with 51 seconds remaining. Off play action, Joel Edwards for Folks. Good catch. And he hangs on through the Bozeman hit. New set of downs and still plenty of time. Edwards again taking a shot, overthrowing his receiver who had a chance to tie the game. Kalispell loves to sit in too deep here, and they do it again. McKnight across the middle. Hawaii getting even closer. They still have one timeout, 30 seconds left. Here's Joel Edwards buying some time, now throwing to the end zone, and it's intercepted! It's Juno Springs running down the sideline. Juno broke a tackle, and he's got blockers escorting him down the field. He'll go the distance. 101-yard touchdown. Outstanding play by Juno. He actually broke 2 tackles. This could have been just a short play and then we take it to the half. Juno's not content with that, and he caused arguably the 2 biggest plays for Kalispell in this game. 2 red zone turnovers, 1 turned into a touchdown. What a game we've had so far in Honolulu, with Kalispell leading by 14. Hawaii had a chance to tie the game before halftime, and the 14-point swing goes in Kalispell's favor, 31-17. But Joel Edwards has fought hard all day, and they've been stretching the field with their passing game, and they're not just trying to, they're actually succeeding. 1st and 10 for Joel Edwards, protected well, and Salas finds some daylight. He'll get the catch again, 17 yards. Those two definitely have a good connection. Off the fake now, it's Edwards, and he waited too long, lost the football, and Hawaii will keep it. That is Chad Moore who got home. 2nd down and long. We've had some big mistakes in Warhawk territory, but a throw underneath for Folks will set them up in field goal range, so we'll see what they're able to make of this possession. Kalispell very tough in this area of the field. They'll bring some pressure. Edwards floating deep. Broken up at the last moment. Jamari Akinjide. 31-20 as the Warhawks set up for their first possession of the half. And they'll continue to run it with Kyle Thomas, who is continuing to approach 1,000 yards. 3rd and 4 for Kalispell. Phillips facing the blitz. It's picked up beautifully, and the pass is intercepted. 2 for Cody. Again, right over the middle. This time, Phillips just locked on and did not leave Hayden John Charles. That's 17 combined interceptions thrown by Kalispell quarterbacks this season. Now in this 11-point game, we have a shutdown field. Clarence Salas is a huge problem for our defense as the Rainbow Warriors try to get back in this game. New set of downs, Edwards. A lot of pressure, he throws it, and the whistle never blew. It's a live football, picked up by Bozeman. Kalispell will take over. I'm not sure what happened here, but Edwards throwing it. It does seem to travel backwards, maybe parallel, and this is ruled Warhawk football. Another red zone turnover. Kalispell maybe considering never throwing again. Hands it to Kyle Thomas, and he'll bust off 14 more. Look at that first down stat number. That is pretty eye-opening at this stage of the game. Thomas all the way out. Another good run of over 20 yards. 24. And that officially makes it the first 1,000-yard season for senior Kyle Thomas. He gets a much-deserved rest, and Marcus Payne picks up 7. Third down again for the Warhawks. 4 of 10 today. Phillips pressured, looking for Joyce. Incomplete. The pass game is just not right this season. 3 more on the board for Kalispell. 2-touchdown game. Hawaii with just too many turnovers. This game could be in many different places without those turnovers, but consider Kalispell also has 3 of their own. That's football. CJ Fine carries on 1st and 10. He'll lose 3. Hawaii has been very one-dimensional, but they've gotten away with it for the most part. 3rd and 13, not getting away with the screen pass. It is a quick 3-and-out. Hawaii averages exactly 34 points allowed per game. Kalispell right at that mark as they go to Marty Belafonte, who will find some room against the soft run defense. 14 yards. Kyle Thomas back in, another sweep for him. Spin move, broken tackle, nice run. This time it's for 12 yards. 137 on the day for Kyle Thomas. Screen set up again, Carl Joyce. It's a catch and run that goes for about 9 yards. Warhawks with 2 tight ends in the game. A fake to Kyle Thomas. Time here for Phillips. He lobs it downfield, has a man, touchdown, Reggie Jackson. A 35-yard touchdown strike. They manipulate the safety. He never thinks about the second tight end running free up the sideline. 41-20. Big lead opening up for Kalispell in what has been a very challenging game for them. And that maybe is a good thing going into the most important games of the year. 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. CJ Fine off tackle. He's been filling in for John Brown, who left on the Juneau Springs forced fumble and has not been able to return. Edwards now with some option. They flip it out to CJ Fine, and he'll have himself about 5 or 6 more yards. There's a lot of things Hawaii's doing well today. 2nd down, handoff, Fine, nowhere to go. Jaquan Cunningham checks in. The nose tackle stuffs the run perfectly. 3rd and 5, up top, overthrown out of bounds by Edwards, and they will kick. 41-23, almost in quarter number 4. Here's Phillips throwing short for Justin Payne, and that goes for about 5 yards. 3rd down here for the Warhawks to start the 4th quarter. 2 tight ends in. Phillips fires to the outside, and Joyce again unable to hang on. Hawaii with another stop and maybe a chance to get back in this, but they are down now by 18 points. Nonetheless, they throw it deep again. Caught Jared McKnight. That goes for 20. Hawaii continues to get these big chunk plays. Edwards on 1st down. To the middle now. Complete to his leading receiver coming in. That's Albert Smith for 11. 3 deep here for the Warhawk defense. Edwards middle. Juggled by McKnight. He makes the catch. It goes for 8 yards. Hawaii continues to march down the field. Here's a 3rd and 6. Edwards floating, end zone, got his man, Michael Tucker, touchdown. That's Jamari Akinjide once again targeted in coverage. And that left foot did come down in bounds, and he dragged the right foot. That's an NFL touchdown. This is a big 2-point conversion to make it a 10-point game. Edwards underneath for West. And I don't think he broke the plane. He did not. It's 41-29. So a two-score game now, and the question becomes, can Hawaii stop the ground game? We know Kalispell is going to do a lot of that here in the fourth quarter, and they do it quite well. Handoff Marcus Payne again, nowhere to go. He's wrapped up in the backfield. A perfect start for Hawaii. It's 3rd and 8. Obviously now Phillips has to pass. He's pressured, sidesteps, and who was that intended for? I have no clue. 4th down. Well, Hawaii takes over, still time on the clock. They continue on. Edwards floating through the hands of Salas, his first real mistake of the day. 3rd down and 10. 4 on the rush. Edwards taking a shot. Got McKnight downfield. Foster went for the pick. He got nothing but air. 38 yards. Here's Edwards again to the air. 3rd and 10. It's outside to McKnight. And now they'll face a 4th down. Can Joel Edwards keep this offense on the move? They need 4. Edwards for McKnight. That's going to be 5. 1st down, Rainbow Warriors. Hawaii refusing to give up in this game. 2nd down for Edwards. And through the hands of Smith. Again, they face a tough 3rd down. Edwards over 420 passing yards today. CJ Fine trying to do anything to get past Bozeman. He hurdles and gets 1. They'll go for it again. 4th down and 8. They could still move the chains. Edwards with a pocket collapsing finds Tucker and he won't get there. Stopped a couple yards short. Warhawk football. Now can Kalispell work on ending this game. Handoff Thomas. He finds some room up the middle. And Kalispell is close to 200 rushing yards. They have to throw on 3rd down. Quick screen. Oh my. Hit on Joyce. A yard lost. And that's going to force another kick. Hawaii still not done. They have their timeouts in 2.5 minutes. Here's Edwards outside the numbers for more. And that is another 1st down. Padding the stats at the worst. Joel Edwards now having a chance to get to 500. Here's Daly on the catch. Daly spinning ahead down to the 25-yard line. 3 safeties are standing near the goal line for Kalispell. Daly runs it, breaks a tackle. 1st down inside the 20. But down here, it's been tough to find the end zone. 6 trips, 2 touchdowns. Edwards knocked back and almost picked. Mo Collins almost caused the interception. 4th and 17. This is game for Hawaii. Pressure on Edwards up top, and it's dropped through the hands of Derek Moore. He had a touchdown. Hawaii comes up short again, and that's going to be game this time. 41-29 is your final. Big credit to Hawaii in the way they played today. I think we actually got lucky in this game in a lot of cases. Turnovers again were our issue oftentimes in this game, but Hawaii's offense also did a lot of really good things. They just didn't finish drives very well, but I think there's reason to be hopeful for Hawaii moving forward. They're just 1-11 now. Their season comes to an end, and they gave it everything they had today. Here's one play I wanted to explain, by the way. I was wanting Phillips to throw that deep for Carl Joyce, and I don't know what happened, but we win. I know it wasn't the best game. The passing offense is averaging less yards than the rushing game. That is really odd for us, and it's just clear that something isn't working this year with the pass game. Today, I'd say it was just mostly timing issues, especially on the plays for Joyce that could have been better. But at least we are still a one-loss team. We're going to get Brandon Warren back next week, and that's going to help out the running game even more. We do have some recruiting news to talk about. Marquise Cortez chooses Oregon State. We'll be seeing him. And Donnie Owen, the guard we were going after, has chosen Stanford. We do get 2 new players this week, including 6'4" receiver Ty Navarro. I see him as mostly, or maybe only, a red zone threat. He's also a threat to break tackles after the catch, but he's just not very fast, so he'll be limited to mostly red zone work. Here's a big one though. We do get Trey Walker, a 4-star athlete who's 6'8", 240 pounds. He's going to play defensive end. I don't think he has the kind of speed to play linebacker, and he's got some really good upside with the 77 power move and the 74 block shedding. And with that, we look ahead to our last game of the regular season, 10-1 versus 10-1. It's Kalispell and Cal. The Bears have one of the best offenses in all of football this year. They have a Heisman candidate at quarterback, and this ought to be one heck of a game to close out the regular season. Kalispell trying to clinch the division and get themselves back to the Pac-12 championship. Cal comes in with just one loss on the year. It came against Oregon, a good team. And now they'll be coming to Kalispell, and we're ranked the number 5 toughest place to play in college football. And we've only lost 14 times ever in our home stadium. Morris Wallace is a Heisman candidate, like I said, having a 31 touchdown, 6 interception season. Their top running back, Sean Schaffer, is hurt, but you'll see soon he's probable to play. After today's game against Hawaii, it's easy to look at this game potentially being another tough one for our secondary, and maybe it is. But we are a different team at home, and our secondary has kind of been inconsistent, so I don't know what version we're getting next week. We've had games where they shut everything down, and then games like today's. When it comes to their skill positions, I think Schaffer's a problem, Justin Bratton potentially as well. I'm not so sure about the pass catchers. They're definitely solid, they have some depth, but I'm not sure if there's any one player who's going to have a huge day. We are going to be playing Brandon Warren next week. He's closer to fully healthy. He will play in the biggest game of our season. Sean Schaffer, I expect he'll be playing as well, and we'll see about right tackle John Sutton. If he doesn't play, that means a backup is blocking Maurice Collins. One look at the stats here before we wrap up the episode. Obviously, the passing numbers this year are not good whatsoever, but the running game has been very good. Kyle Thomas now with a 1,000-yard season, more big plays than he's ever had in the past, and he's been very steady for us for 3 years. Hayden John Charles, also a senior, wrapping up his career, hoping we can get him to 3,000 total career yards. On defense, Maurice Collins and Boogie Turner have been excellent, and in the secondary, I know we can make some plays, but we're also pretty inconsistent back there. It'll be very important for them to step it up next week against Morris Wallace and Cal. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please smash that like button if you did. Can we get this episode to 1,000 likes? The next game is coming your way Friday, so subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want to know exactly when it's posted. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.